Hi, my name is Andrew Pang. Welcome to another edition of CMS Forex News. Today's Thursday, August 14th, 2008. In New Zealand, the manufacturing PMI for July came in at 48.8, a rebound from one of its lowest results in June. In Japan, the Tertiary Industry Activity Index, which measures spending in the services sector, was down 0.8% in June. That's the second straight month that spending was negative and shows lower outlays in the retail and transportation sectors. Overnight, commodity prices were up, which helped prop up the Aussie and the New Zealand Kiwi. After a volatile seesaw session yesterday, the Aussie yen pair reclaimed its levels from Tuesday near 96.25. This was an intraday high for the day, and the Aussie was about 50 pips off that high by 12 p.m. Eastern. GDP in Germany fell 0.5% in the second quarter compared to the first decline in almost 4 years. Still, expectations were for an even bigger fall. The Eurozone economy as a whole also contracted in the second quarter, according to the flash estimate. Growth was down 0.2% compared to the first quarter, and the annual pace cooled to show a 1.5% rate. High inflation has seriously cut into consumer confidence and spending, at the same time as a global slowdown dampens demand for Eurozone exports. Back in Germany, consumer prices for July were revised up to show a 0.7% increase in the final version. Prices were originally estimated to show a 0.6% increase. The final version of Eurozone CPI was revised down from its preliminary release to show an annual rate of 4%. On the month, prices declined 0.2%. The data suggests that prices may have peaked in the greater euro area and may start ebbing. The euro-pound pair surged higher yesterday following the Bank of England's dovish report. Today, with Europe's GDP data on the front page, the pair descended from its high near 0.7990 to move below 79.50. The pound also managed to rebound against the dollar after hitting a low yesterday near 2.0250. The pound-dollar pair made up some ground in New York trading last session and continued higher overnight. Since hitting its low yesterday, the pair has climbed 280 pips. In the U.S., consumer inflation was up 0.8% in July, following a 1.1% jump in June. The result was higher than expected and may add pressure on the Fed. Still, with energy prices coming off recent highs, the Fed may look past this number and focus on the figures from August. The increase in core rate does show a worrying effect of inflation embedding itself in core items. Compared to last week, the number of Americans filing initial claims for unemployment benefits fell slightly to 450,000. This is still a high level that shows the U.S. labor market eroding. Those continuing to receive benefits rose to 3.41 million. The dollar-yen pair moved back higher after a sharp fall early in the week. As of 2 p.m. Eastern, it was trading near 109.80 after testing the 110 area. U.S. stocks at first opened negative following the inflation data, but then turned positive with the Dow Jones Index climbing to show a triple-digit gain. The Canadian dollar gained for a third day against the U.S. dollar, breaking below 1.06 to test 1.0560. Like the Aussie and the Kiwi, the loonie was propelled by a rise in commodity prices overnight. Then in New York trading, the dollar-Canadian dollar pair reversed the loonie's gains as oil prices cooled. Tonight, New Zealand will release its retail sales. Tomorrow, Canada posts manufacturing shipments. The U.S. finishes the week off with its Empire Manufacturing Index, industrial production, foreign flows, and consumer confidence. And that wraps it up for the day in Forex News. Join us again tomorrow right here at cmsfx.com.